Alright, so this is the original sort of white backdrop shot that I got here. Most of my shots were pretty close up because I just don't have that much room to work with. So I did this one in the garage, and this sheet, or I should say piece of paper, is actually 9 feet long, but it's still pretty short, right? So easy enough to fix. I just brought that into After Effects, and I just copied and pasted a couple layers to bring it over and just to cover up like the bikes and things. And there one spot that looked kind of funky, so you just fix that, and then it's done. And then the other shot here, which is really cool, it's fun, was I had some dry erase markers on my face for tracking. Brought that over into Blender and motion tracked my face. I got a camera solved out of that. Then I came over and brought in a 3D skull I found online, I think it from Turbo Squid, and tracked that to my face. Of course, then I had to render that out, and it looks something like this. It just created a picture for every frame of the video. So I got that out of Blender, went back into After Effects, and I did some roto brushing in here, so it's going to take a while to load, but let's just turn that off. So here's the shot, and of course I also had the dry erase markers that I had to track out and cover up. And yeah, I was sweaty because I was wearing way too much clothes in here. Then I brought in the skull, and of course you'll see that it actually just sits right on top of everything, right? And I thought it looked too good, to be honest. It looks a little too sharp, and actually had a background on it. That was my mistake. So I keyed that out. I put on a little bit of a blur to sort of, make it look a little bit more junky and fit in. It looked way too sharp. Then a little bit of color correction, because this is log footage, so it looked like it had way too much color, so I took some of that out. And then I just duplicated the video and rotoscoped the hoodie out so that the skull looks like it sits inside of the hoodie on my face. And I also lowered the opacity to about 72%, so we kind of get a ghostly look going on there. And then bring that back into Premiere. So then I had a layer with my blemishes or whatever you want to call it covered up, right? Then I had a layer with the skull composited in from After Effects, then a little base color grade, which looks like a vignette I put on there, and then a color grade, of course, to give it sort of more of that green kind of tinty look, a little uncomfortable, and then the CinemaScope bars on top. And then you get this.